YouTube, it's your girl Key, y'all. Today I am back with another freaking video. So I know y'all like, Key Renee, girl, where you been? Where you been, Key? Where you been at? You ain't posted no video in about 500 million thousand days, baby. Where have you been? Just coming up on here talking about, so I'm back with another video like you ain't been gone in like, hey. But okay, y'all ain't gotta read me because I'm already reading myself for y'all. I got y'all. So I do apologize about like just going missing, going MIA, y'all. I'm gonna just get straight into you know, like me going missing or whatever. Not going missing, y'all, but like going missing from YouTube. So how do I want to start? Okay, let me give y'all the rundown. So when I really start slowing up on my YouTube content, it was really like back in August. So August, I got fired from my job. So y'all know I made a video and I was like transitioning from the post office. So I went to start working as a traffic operator. And a lot of you guys commented down below of the post office video and y'all asked me for more information about the traffic operator job. But with that job, it was like so strict inside there. I couldn't really like get the content for y'all and record and really show y'all much at the job. But about the job, it was just pretty much in Georgia. And even on some of my shorts, if y'all see me on some of my shorts, like my get ready with me, I'll tell y'all like get ready with me as a traffic operator. And as a traffic operator, I worked for 511. If you live in Georgia, you know, a 511, or maybe you do, maybe you don't. But anyways, if you live in Georgia and if you've ever seen those yellow hero trucks, those yellow trucks that come out and assist on the interstate, they come around with their emergency lights on, kind of like the ambulance and fire truck, but it's a yellow truck. Or if you're like in the country parts of Georgia, like in Macon or something like that, then you'll probably see some white trucks that have like Champ on it. So I worked for Hero and Champ as a traffic operator. So I took phone calls just like regular civilians like you or myself call in if there's an accident, like a crash, if there's someone stalled in the middle of the street, if someone is, well, all things on the interstate. If you're stalled like on the side of the interstate, if you need gas in your car, you will give us a call. When the weather is bad, we do have a lot of signals that go out. So when the signals go out, you give us a call, we put that in. There's deer, trash, debris, all that types of things. If it's deer on like the state routes, accidents on the state routes, we do deal with state routes and interstates as well. Or we did, they do, I did during my time being employed there. I really loved the job. The benefits were great. The pay was good for me. And I really enjoyed it because it was weekly pay. Literally, you get paid every single week. And then once you hit your threshold and be, you know, able to get like overtime, killing them. And the job was just like super easy. You just answering the phone all day long. You are, people might call and say, hey, like, what's the traffic like here? And you'll tell them what's the traffic. They may call and say, hey, I'm headed to such and such. What's the best route for me to go? And then you'll answer that accordingly, tell them what's the best route for them to take. And yeah, it's just gonna be things as simple as that. You do have people who call every single day about the traffic. It could be like older people who don't really care too much to use their GPS because they know their route. They know where they're going because they take the same route every single day. They just want to know how the traffic is because obviously the traffic varies from day to day. So we did that. What else? Like the construction work, how they're always working on the roads and things like that, that had to come through the Department of Transportation. So that's what I was, you guys. I was working for the Department of Transportation. So the construction workers, whatever time they're working on, whether that's the highway, a back road, main road, whatever, they have to give us a call, and we actually would be responsible for actually logging that into the system, putting it in, approving or denying their request based on different circumstances for their road work. And every time they would get ready to go out into the road, they would have to call it into us. And when they got out of the road, they would have to call it out to us. And if they didn't call it out after they went in, it's our responsibility to give them a call, or whoever's working in construction that day, to give them a call. Also, another part of the job is dispatching. So you'll put on a headset, or you'll have like a handheld radio, and you'll have that radio, and you're constantly communicating with the hero drivers. You're telling them, so when you're dispatching, you're obviously not taking calls, you're just dispatching that day. So when the calls come in, you know, you're looking in the system, because you can see everything for the whole state of Georgia. And when you're dispatching, you need to be over all the areas, not the whole state of Georgia, because Hero is like Metro Atlanta, and Champ is like the outer districts. And I didn't work for Champ, I worked for like the Metro Atlanta, so I worked primarily with Hero. So you would call the incident in over the radio to them, so that they can respond to the unit. Once they respond to the unit, you have to put it on a log, the time they went. It's like a very, very tedious job, and I've seen so many people come and go within my 8 months of employment there, y'all. So many people come and go. They don't even really make it halfway through the training program. The training program is so very intense. The training program is 8 weeks long, so you're in training for 8 weeks. You're doing like paperwork and like, you know, like book work and computer work. You do have to take like an exam. You have 2 times to take the exam at the end of training, and if you fail the exam that second time, unfortunately you don't move on with the job. So it is a very, very tedious job, and you have to take it serious, and it has to be something that you really want to do. Like once you get there, get through the interview, you see what the job is all about. If you feel like that's something that you would like to do and that you can commit to, I suggest to go ahead and, you know, do it, because it's a really great job. But if it's not something that you're willing to put your time and effort into, you probably won't succeed at it, because it is a very, very tedious process. Also, yeah, of course, the training is paid. Your benefits start from day 1. Y'all, I promise y'all, if I would have never got fired from that job, I would have never left. So now y'all probably like, well, girl, why you get fired? Like, what did you do? Why did they let you go? So I got fired because one of my coworkers decided to come to work with you know, smelling like marijuana. I just so happened to be seated in the area of where the marijuana smell was coming from. So they have like the whole board of directors, and y'all, the way they did it, it was really kind of shady too, because it's like they just walking around, everybody just walking around, nobody's saying anything, nobody's like, hey, you know, like, oh, there's marijuana smell over here, like, we need to see who it is. Does anybody want to own up? Like, they ain't pull nobody to the side, they ain't do none of that. So one of the co-workers, she comes and pulled me to the side, and I just found it so interesting that a co-worker knows what's going on with another co-worker from top management. So I'm like, well, then how does this co-worker fall in line or fall in place to know what's going on with the other employees? Like, she's a employee just like us. She's not management or anything, so how does she know? So she comes pull me to the side. She's like, oh yeah, they're saying it smells like weed or whatever. Like, is it you? And I'm sitting up here like, do you smell me smelling like weed? And she's like, no, but you know, whatever. I just want you to be cautious, whatever. So she was like, because they automatically assuming that it's you, or they said it was either me or another coworker girl of mine. Mind you, it was neither one of us. So the next day, nothing else was said the rest of the day, y'all. Nothing else was said. Mind you, it was some weird stuff that happened too. It was some weird stuff that went on, like, so one of the ladies that work in the back office, she come over there, because I'm working in construction that day. So she come over and she like, oh, could you pull up such and such for me for construction, da da da. It's not urgent. But then after that, I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, okay, so she must be trying to come over here to see if she smells anything. But mind you, I literally got up to go and ask her, because after I got up and went to the back office to go and ask her specifically, like, what does she need specifically so that I can get it for her. Mind you, I went back to the office where all the head management is. So if I'm smelling like marijuana, why would I take it upon myself to go back here to this back office? And then when I'm right here face to face, me and you knew then that you didn't smell anything on me, but you didn't say anything to try to rule that out. So that was that. So the next day we get to work. We get to work, I'm on the radio this time, I'm dispatcher, so I'm already like sending the units out or whatever where they need to go. And then so I come, like, the head lady, she come around, she speak every day, you know, we be talking, laughing, whatever. So she come around, I'm like, oh, hey, Miss so-and-so, hey, like, hey, like, yeah, she's just looking at me with this real serious look, like, yeah, I need to talk to you. So I already automatically knew what it was about. So they wanted to random drug test me, y'all. Marijuana is a recreational drug, you guys. I don't do it on the job, but I knew that it was in my system because recreational. So with that being said, they pulled me for a random. They wanted to go straight down to the hill. Like, you had to go, your supervisor had to go, and the head administrator all had to go together. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna fail a drug test. Like, so, you know, like, what's next from here? She's like, okay, hold on, like, let me go and make a phone call, da, 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 da. So she went to go make the phone call. They was like, okay, well, then tell her, turn her stuff in. She gotta go. Okay, boom. So I went out, got my stuff, told the other girl who was over there, because the guy who actually was, he was off that day. So I told the other girl, like, yeah, this is what just happened. They probably about to call you in next. Boom. 5 minutes later, I'm walking out to the parking lot. I ain't even pulled out the parking lot yet. She's texting me like, yeah, I was definitely next. They called me in, whatever. She went to go take her drug test, whatever. I don't really want to speak on whatever with her, but just know all 3 of us got fired. All 3 of us ended up losing our job over this one situation. So boom, that was that. That was in August. Mind you, I also got my real estate license in August. So after I lost my job in August, I just was like, you know, living off of my savings and still trying to be a full-time real estate agent. Mind you, being a full-time real estate agent, you don't make any money until you sell a home. So it's like, okay, I'm going to the office every single day. I'm putting money in because you still have to pay your fees. You still have to pay your dues. I'm going to like networking events. That stuff has to be paid for. So it's like, you know, y'all see me going to the homes, get my content, which that was free, but it still took gas to go back and forth driving to these homes. So I'm just like, dang, now I'm just putting all this money into real estate. So y'all, I ended up just like falling behind a little bit, kind of like got discouraged with a lot of things. I stopped going to the gym. I think I really like gained weight back, y'all. It's just really been like, it just seemed like I just been getting like attacked left and right. But y'all, God has a plan for me, and so I just been praying. And I had went on a period where I had just like stopped smoking and just like was fasting and praying, just really in my Bible and listening to God. So with that being said, I used one of my other talents, which is doing nails. So I was sitting at like this little temporary job I had picked up because I just needed to make like, you know, like a few little dollars or whatever, pay my car note. So I was just sitting there and I was just thinking, and I was just like, heard God just talking to me. He's like, you know, I've been posting on my nail page and Instagram since I graduated nail school. That was in 2023. So somebody just told me like, okay, so I go on there and I just post on my nail page. I post old content that I had probably since 2023, maybe 2024. Maybe I did some after nail school and I just, you know, I was posting old content pretty much. And then I'm like, hey, go make, you know, like go and promote yourself. So I did that. I was like paying for paid ads, like paying for promotion on other platforms, like all this type of stuff. Then I just started getting bookings. So then the nail stuff took off. So then I had fell back from the real estate office because the nails took off and I was constantly like book, which also took away from time from YouTube, because really I was trying to get myself back in good spirits to be on here and be my bubbly self that I am, talk to y'all, giving y'all the content, because I don't want to be on here giving y'all dry personality, because that's not who I am and that's not who I want y'all to see me as. So yeah, so just start doing nails. Then like some crazy stuff happened. I had like this encounter, one customer, she was like threatening me. She got all mad and everything. So I put that on a pause, and then boom, I kind of start like falling off again, like financial wise. And it's like right now I'm still not where I want to be at financially, but it's like I'm no longer in that, you know, like I'm not in a depressed state. And why? Because I trust God. And this is the first time where I ever felt like, okay, I'm not worrying like where my next dollar come from, like for real. I'm not worried about how this bill about to get paid, because since August, since I lost my job, and since well, I would say since September, because by September, because y'all, my job, I was only at that job for about 8 months. The first real job I had where I could really save up my money, especially getting paid every week. But from 8 months, I didn't really have a whole lot of money saved up, because I am a single female and I am taking care of all my bills on my own: rent, car note, car insurance, Wi-Fi, groceries, gas, all that. So So I am doing, you know, like I'm a single woman, so it was hard to save that money even when I did have quote unquote a good job, which even when you're making like 20 some dollars an hour, that's still not enough money when you have so much more expenses, because debt to income ratio is like a really real thing, y'all. Like it really is. But I just want to come on here, give y'all a little update, let y'all know where I've been. That's what's been going on with me. But y'all, I am finna get back to it. I went back to the real estate for the first time in like over a month last week. So I want to get back into the office this week, get back to my real estate content, just get back to my content in general. Also, y'all, along with this little rant, little update that I'm giving to y'all, I'm also going to do like a little try on haul, because I had ordered like a little something from Shein. I really only ordered like 2 outfits, but it's like one whole little 3-piece outfit. And I ordered some cute jeans and a sweater that I thought would be cute with it, but I don't know if the sweater gonna be cute with it. I'll let y'all tell me. And then I just ordered like this hoodie, so I may as well just let y'all see me try it on too. Let y'all tell me what y'all think about the outfits or whatever that I got from Shein. And I really hope y'all enjoy catching up with me and getting a little bit into my personal life, because I never really like had like a sit down transparent video with y'all like this with y'all for real, and talking about what's been going on with me personally. So I really hope y'all enjoy that. And if y'all want to see more videos like this, make sure y'all comment down below and let me know, and y'all can get more videos of me just sitting down talking and being transparent. But without further ado, let's get right on head into this little trial. Okay, y'all, so this is the first thing I am trying on for y'all. So this is a little hoodie, says God don't play about me, period. And I have been living in this word heavily, baby, because I have come to see that God really does not play about me. Like he really don't. Cute little hoodie or whatever. I will say, like, it's not that thick, but obviously it's from Shein, so obviously it's not. But it does have like this kind of like little fuzzy inside. You see? So it does have like this little fuzzy inside, so it feels really good. So yeah, this is the first little thing that I got from Shein. So I'm like, you know, might as well just show y'all my little God don't play about me hoodie. Yeah. So all right, but with that being said, let's get into the actual like first like outfit. Okay, y'all, let's really get into this outfit. I really love this. It is a 3-piece. It comes with this little cropped top, like a crop top shirt, and then it comes with this little cropped sweatshirt, like oversized look. Really love that. And then it comes with these sweatpants. And y'all, I'm short. I'm like 5'3", so the pants, they do come all the way down on me. Like, let me see if I could get an angle. Hold on. Okay, so y'all see, like they do come down really long on me. But again, I am 5'3", so I don't know if these would be tall girl friendly, but I most definitely love the way this outfit looks. I love the way it fits me. Like, I'll give this one a 10 out of 10, baby. 10 out of 10. I love her. Like, just a quick little throw on. Now, I don't like the fact that these sleeves are super duper big, but it's because obviously my top is so much smaller than my bottom. And I think I had this conversation with y'all before. So it's like when you order these things and you have to order them the same size, the top and bottom, you have to order the same. I have to order the size that fits with my waist and thighs and hips and stuff. So that often calls for my top to be big like this. But nonetheless, I still love the fit. So y'all comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about this outfit. And let's get into these last little jeans. Y'all, so I just kept on the little crop top that I just had on from the last set. I kept it on with these to show y'all these jeans. So I got these jeans from Shein. I really love the baggy fit of these jeans. Like I got them a size bigger because I didn't want them to be fitting like super duper tight, like in a thigh area. And I am glad that I got them a size bigger. Y'all could tell, obviously, I still do have like a good amount of space in here. But I would rather have that space than to have them fitting like too tight and to not give me the baggy look and effect. And this is different from the back. They have this little scrunchy, thing around it. And I do like that. So I had ordered like this pink sweater to go with these jeans, but the sweater don't fit how I thought it was gonna fit. So now I need to find out something else to wear with these jeans. I don't even know the top. Like, let me show y'all. Cause I had got this little sweatshirt. But honestly, I was thinking to like, instead of probably like finding something totally different, maybe, because y'all see how this fit. Like, I don't like the way this fit and this look. So I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna cut this sweater to make it cropped. Let me just tuck it for now. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna like cut this some kind of way to make it cropped, and then probably like play with the neck of it or something. Like, just try to cut it up the way, like, y'all see how they've been doing like all these little sweatshirts and stuff lately. So I'm thinking about just doing something, getting creative, and trying like arts and crafts with this sweater to make it look better. Because as y'all see, even with it just being tucked up, like rolled up just like this, to just show the waistline, I think that automatically already looks better. But y'all comment down below, let me know what y'all think. Tell me how y'all would wear these pants if y'all had them. Like, how would y'all style these? Like, y'all help me out. Like, comment down below, help me out, tell me how y'all would style these pants. Tell me if y'all would have actually sized up like I did, or if y'all would have just got y'all regular size and let them just fit how they fit. Y'all just comment down below and let me know. But I just wasn't feeling them with the sweater. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the sweater. So yeah, but that is it. That's really all I had, because I didn't get that many things from Shein this time. I'm just really like, I just saw these pants on like an ad, and I clicked the ad, and then it was real cute. And then after I added these to my cart, I saw that cute little the little sweat suit that I just had on, the little 3-piece Milano set. I saw that and I was like, okay, let me get this. This is cute. And obviously I saw the little hoodie that was like, God don't play about me. And I said, God don't play about who? He don't play about me, baby. Let me go ahead and add it to the cart. And then I was like, well, I got the pants. Let me see, like, if I can find like a shirt or something to wear with it. And since it's getting like winter time, maybe I could do like some type of sweater or something. But I don't know, y'all. Y'all comment down below and y'all let me know. But thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. Thank y'all so much for sticking with me, for rocking with me. I'm so sorry I left y'all hanging. I would not leave y'all hanging for so long again. But y'all, if y'all have enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.